Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Miss Erin Yvette. If you missed out on the first episode of this series, you might want to check it out, love. I showed you guys how I bleached my knots and basically how I customized my frontal. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I customize my wigs using the hot glue method. This series is sponsored by NADULA hair, and if you guys are interested in seeing how I complete my units and a full detailed review, stay tuned for parts 1 and 3. Now let's hop right into this video. Start off, I'm just using this wig cap that came in the box from NADULA hair. I usually don't use these type of wig caps, and you'll see why later on, why I wouldn't suggest this wig cap, but I mean it worked out in the end. It just made things a little bit more difficult. So all I'm doing is pulling the excess net to the back, and I'm going ahead and securing my frontal onto this cap. So it can be a little bit difficult. The tip for making your frontal as flat as possible is to follow the outline that's already on the frontal. On the back of it, it's going to be this dark threaded line that kind of covers the edges of the frontal, and that's going to be the part that you need to secure down. In other words, the front of your frontal is not going to be flat, the back of the frontal needs to be flat. So even though I am using the hot glue method for this video, I do always go in with needle and thread when I'm securing my frontals. And as you'll see throughout this video, it may not look very secure, but that's mainly because of this wig cap. It's so loose. But yeah, you want to try to get it as tight as possible. So all I do is thread it like normal. I'm not really sure how to explain. I like to go around once or twice with the loop just to create some knots. So every so often I'll create a knot just to make sure that it's secure, but I'm just gonna thread it all the way down. When it comes to the hot glue method, you're literally just going to think of your kindergarten craft days. That is exactly what you're going to do. Place a little line of hot glue. I like to let it sit for maybe 2 or 3 seconds so I don't burn my damn skin off. I may go in and blow it a little bit as well. And I just place the track literally on the place where I just placed the glue. How many times did I say place? Yeah. I also go in and press against the bundle just to make sure that it's secure, and that's literally it. The hot glue process allows me to make wigs in about 30 to 45 minutes. It's so quick, it's ridiculous. You'll never want to use the sewing method again. Now once I reach the end of a track, I do cut each track because it's easier to do single wefts with the hot glue method. So here I'm just showing you guys what happened when I used the hot glue method on this wig cap. I could tell that it was melting, it just wasn't working out right. So I'm using an old stocking that I have laying around my house. I just cut the legs off and I put it underneath that cap just to give it a little bit more security. And I'm just going back in, laying the bundle so that it kind of covers that gap, and it all still worked out. So finally, I'm done gluing down all of the bundles, even though I had the extremely ratchet moment with my wig caps. This is how it turns out. Super duper full, and the best part is, even when I pull it up now, you'll see that stocking cap peeking through. It might be a little difficult to pull the wig off of your mannequin when you use this method, so you want to take your time and pull gently. And I'm just going to cut the leftover lace and wig cap that is showing underneath my frontal. That's basically how I make my wigs and my units. Be sure to watch the last video of this series to hear all the specs and review on this hair. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.